Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Houston Texans.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Houston Texans and the San Francisco 49ers. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Houston, 45 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
From the 10, first and goal. They'll set up to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Jordan. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. They're going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Back to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. John Mechie hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to extend their lead.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Give them 2 yards. That sets them up 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was.
They go play action here on first down. Now he's forced out left. Ooh, with a juke. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Marvin Jones from 17 yards out.
And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our...
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of...
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end here.
On the move past the 40. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Rodgers' numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy. And back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Marlon Mack from 17 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it.
Back to throw now on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks, 83 yards.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more.
On first down, they'll start out with Mack. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
This ball caught by Mechie.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Flushed out right. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
A run up the middle with Mack. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Mack. And he gets it down to the 32.
47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Mack here up the middle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Second and 4.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll run here with Mack. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Marlon Mack with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw here. Being chased out left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
On the give, this is Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mack. Touchdown, Houston. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks, 52 yards.
And the Texans are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 107 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. Oh, able to avoid him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's their quarterback with now 2 4th-quarter touchdowns.
And the Texans are closing in on win number 10 as they
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, good move. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. He'll look to throw. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Houston, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.